Hi everyone. Today I'm going to take a look at how you can use the approval teams feature to assign Confluence pages to different teams based on potentially what kind of document it is. So for example, here we may have a legal team, an editorial team, a security team, and so on. And we may want to route this page to the correct team without our staff having to remember exactly who's in the team and who they actually need to ask for approval. So here I have a brand new Confluence page and a new space, and I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up with your team. So the first thing you need to do is if you click here and you go to space settings, and under the integrations option here, you're going to click capable. And then under the approval section, you can see here we have a bunch of options to do with approval, and we can set up things like automated assignment of teams and things. But first of all, I'm going to show you how to create those teams initially. So if we click Manage Teams and we create a new team here, and we're going to call this the documentation team. And here you can set up your own colors. So I'm going to pick this nice blue color, and I'm going to pick this file icon, and I can give it a description here. And then under here, this is where you're going to add your different members to the team. So I'm going to pick a few different people here. And I'm going to click Create. And you can see here, we've now added our documentation team here under the team management section. So now if we go back, now we're going to set up our actual space approval. So underneath the documentation team, if I click this, I can enable this team within this space. And I can set up how many approvals, how many of these users need to approve the page for it to go through to the next step. I can set up expiration, and I can also set up publishing here. But for now, I'm just going to enable this team. And there we go. Our team's now configured, and you can see these other teams haven't been configured yet. But let's go and enable the legal team just so that we can show you. And we'll go back. And now let's go ahead and create a page here, and we'll go ahead and publish that page. And now, because we haven't enabled the automatic assignment of the team, if we want to add an approval, we can go up to capable. We can click on the approval option. And you can see at the top here, we've got both our users, but we've also got these teams that we just created. And if we click documentation team and send request, that's now going to create that approval request and send a notification to all of the people on that team, either by Slack or by email, depending on what that user has set up. So now we're on our page, we can see that the approval is pending, and we now have this team, the documentation team, assigned. And those users can come in here and they can respond to those approval requests here. So there you go, you can see that page is now approved. But what if we want to take this a step further and actually have, say, a default team being assigned to this space whenever a new page is created? Well, we can do that by going back into the space settings, going on to capable, clicking approval. And here, what you're going to have the options for is we've got a default team. So we could select our documentation team there. And this, by default, when you go into approval, it will automatically select that team. So all you have to do is click send requests at that point. But we can also take that a step further, and we can enable automatic approvals, which will automatically assign this team to that page the moment a user creates content. And what we can also do is stop users from editing those approvals here. So if we go ahead and save that, and then we're going to go back. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to create a new page, but this time we're not going to have to do that effort of adding the team to the page. So if we click publish there, you can see that our approval has been automatically added to the page, and those recipients, the people who we added to that team, they've all been notified by their preferred notification method, either email or Slack in this case. So this makes it really easy for you to set up groups of users and have those manually or automatically assigned when pages are created, just making life a little bit easier for you and your team, and not requiring people to remember who's in the team. And also, if you update the team members, then the next time a page gets updated, we actually automatically update these users in here according to the new groups. So that's great if, for example, you get a staff member who leaves the company, your approvals will just automatically get updated the next time the page changes, making your life a little bit easier. So as you can see, the approval teams feature in capable approvals just makes life a little bit easier for you, and also speeds up your process in your business and makes it really easy to automate this process so that your staff can just get on with what's important, right? Which is working instead of trying to figure out what the process is all the time. Let me know if you have any feedback, and I hope that was really helpful, and see you next time.